Hey guys, what's going on? It's Prophet Among People here, and I'm giving you a little news, or update you could say, about the Assassin's Creed series, or the upcoming game Assassin's Creed Revelations. That is the name of the upcoming game. And there is a lot of stuff that's happening about this game. There's a lot of changes, there's a lot of things that are going to be in this game, and this is basically going to be the end and beginning of Assassin's Creed, I guess you could say. I'm getting a lot of information from articles online and from Game Informer, the magazine. So basically, I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I found interesting and some of the things that are going to be happening in the next Assassin's Creed game. It's going to be coming out in November, as do all the Assassin's Creed games. Now, one thing I want to say is that people think that, well, most big games like Call of Duty and all these big games, they come out every 2 years. Now, Call of Duty comes out every year, but there are Treyarch will work on it and release a game, and while they're working on their game, Activision, I should say, another company is working on another game. So it goes up to 2 years. Each Call of Duty game is made in 2 years. Now, people think that Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed Revelations, this is going to be the fourth Assassin's Creed game, right? Yeah, fourth Assassin's Creed game. They think that it's not, because the last Assassin's Creed game was made last year, that this one's not going to live up to expectations, but they're wrong. Because the article clearly states that there are hundreds of employees working on this game. Now, they have put a lot of money and a lot of time into it, and one thing that they say that they're very focused on is changing the gameplay dynamics. I'll get into that in a little bit later, because I'm going to talk about some of the levels and some of the new equipment and characters. One thing I found very interesting about the article I was reading is that this game is going to be is going to complete the story for both Altair and Ezio. And if you follow Assassin's Creed at all, Altair was the main character in Assassin's Creed. Ezio was the main character in Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. There's going to be new locations, obviously, and this is basically going to end this type of series so that Assassin's Creed 3 can come out. There was Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and now there's going to be Assassin's Creed Revelations, and now Assassin's Creed 3 in 2 years or a year, whatever, after this game. So that's going to be interesting to see how they end it with Assassin's Creed Revelations. There's going to be plenty of new cities, and I'm looking at the pictures, and I'll try to give you some pictures, but I don't know if I can. Like Constantinople, Bayezid, Imperial, and Galata. Very interesting locations. There are so many new characters, I can't even get into it, but you're going to be seeing a lot of different characters, basically. You're going to be seeing kings and slaves and noblemen, Templars, and all this great stuff. I'll see if I can find some articles and put it in the description of this video, but if I can't, you should definitely get the Game Informer magazine. One thing I found interesting was that one of the levels, I should say, or missions, or whatever you want to call it, Ezio was going to go back to Masyaf, I should say, and that's where Altair, that was his home, and it's controlled by Templars, so it's going to be interesting how you get into there and what you're doing there. One thing I found very interesting, and it's reminding me of Black Ops a little bit, is that there are zip lines. And the quote says, "Zip lines, acting like highways through the city, zip lines are an alternative to fast travel that keeps you immersed in the action." Very interesting. That's going to be very cool and fun to use. Something that I'm very excited about and looking forward to tremendously is bomb making. Ezio can now make hundreds of different types of bombs through a simple crafting system. Hundreds of bombs? That's going to be incredible. Smoke bombs, gas bombs, explosion bombs, sting bombs, I don't even know. Hundreds of bombs? I can't even think of hundreds of bombs. Think of like 4. A new weapon's going to be it looks like the hidden blade, but instead it's a hook. And it's supposed to help you get through the city quicker and topple people over and such. Supposedly there are new capabilities that make Ezio even more dangerous, so there are always more moves. Every Assassin's Creed brings new moves, so that's expected. Something interesting is called the Black Room, and I'll read what it says. It's behind the White Room loading area of the Animus exists a mysterious space of fragmented thoughts and memories. A whole new puzzle-oriented game style emerges in the Black Room to challenge players to create a path out for Desmond. And the picture just looks like a room with black lines, like space is getting ripped open, and that's like the best example I can give. There's gonna be Desmond in this. There's gonna be a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of new characters like the Guardian, the Vanguard. Uh, the Guardian, he's from East Africa. He looks pretty boss. The Vanguard's this chick, and she's defends her homeland. There's all these descriptions they give and all these pictures of cities, and it's a good 8-page article. Um, that's all I basically have. So what I want to say, what I want to end on is that Assassin's Creed Revelations is probably, I don't know the exact release date, it's coming out in November, definitely, probably November 20th, maybe. It's going to be great, despite what people think that, oh, they're only making it in 1 year. They have hundreds of people working on it from different countries, too. They have people in England, in Sweden, all these different parts of Ubisoft are coming together to make this game because this is what makes their franchise Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed. It's going to be a great game, as it's called Assassin's Creed Revelations. There's going to be zip lines, new weapons, bomb making. Very interesting. I'm very excited to see what they bring, and I expect them to release some content or some more information at E3 this June, so definitely subscribe, and I will get that out to you as soon as I get it. And please rate the video, leave comments on what you think about this game, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.